Whoa, whoa. How am I not dead? Hmm. Well, are the fish keeping me alive or something? What's this guy all about? I have so many questions and no answers. Have I entered into some kind of zombie-like state where even though I'm dead, I'm still alive and I no longer need air now? So many theories. Post your best theory in the comments below. These fish, they're intrigued by me, yet they're timid. Watch. Ha! Oh, yeah, see? There they go. Make a liar out of me, fish. Get out of here. I'm not one of you. Leave me alone. See, the downside of this is now there's so much area for us to explore. And so we'll just keep moving forward with utter confidence that we're going in the right place, in the right direction. I like how it's still a side-scroller, and yet it looks like I'm choosing to go diagonal. It's all a lie. It's a big lie. So, emotional poverty, like I was saying earlier in the podcast. One of the other things that he said, basically you could summarize it as our emotions actually come from us, but we believe that other people give us these emotions. So when we have something happen to us, we believe this person made me sad, or this person made me feel feelings of anger. But in reality, our emotions come from us. Emotions are nothing more than our reaction to our experiences, and like the experience of me going into that fan and dying, that's something that makes me sad. Our reaction to external stimuli, but it's still an internal effect. So there's always reaction, and there's no such thing as an unhealthy emotion. Emotion just is. There's no way around that. But there are unhealthy ways to express and react or deal with that emotion, to cope with that emotion. You can't change the fact that you have an emotion. You can't stop it from happening. You can't pretend like it's not there. That's just denial. That's not going to help. But what you can do is monitor the way that you deal with it. And if you ever feel like you're at a point where you're not handling your emotions properly, you're not dealing with them in a healthy way, that's a really good time to reach out for assistance, especially from a professional. And I know nobody ever wants to be at that point where they admit that they need help and they need to reach out and make an appointment with somebody, but there comes a time where even though it feels like you're finally admitting that you need help and that feels like a weakness, it's actually a huge sign of strength. having the energy to find a doctor when you're feeling like that is very, very tough. Having the courage to make the appointment. I mean, even just calling to make the appointment can be hard. And, you know, it can be a scary new situation. It's somebody you've never talked to, somebody that you don't know at all, and suddenly you're about to share the deepest, hardest things about your life with them. This is interesting. So those fans are still on. I can't really do anything about that. And so when you finally reach that point where you realize that you need help, and you realize that there's got to be a better way. There has to be more. And then you find the energy to track down a professional that could help you, and then you find the courage to go through with it. You make the appointment. You have to walk in on the day of your first meeting with them, the initial consultation. A lot of people dislike that day a lot because it will likely be majorly focused on just getting to know you, find out who you are, what you do, and typically they will do an extensive discussion about your family and your background. And that's because so many of our issues stem from the way that we develop. The experiences that we've had in our family, the family is the environment in which our character develops. So the whole idea of nature versus nurture, I personally believe that nurture is far more detrimental to our mental health. And when you have that in combination with a predisposition for depression or addiction, it's like the nature that you're born with, your chemical imbalances, things like that, that might as well be the kindling for the fire. But when nurture steps in as the spark, that's when things get bad, and that's when things can hurt. So I think that whole thing was just a way to get that hidden secret. Oh my gosh, how did I not see that before? Okay, I got you now. I like how those things come through to let you know that that's dangerous, and you don't want to do that. It was so much easier. I didn't have to do all the swap. I thought that was me. Whew, that was scary. Cool. So you finally make your first appointment to go see a therapist, and you get through the initial getting to know you session, and you continue to go back to them, and you build a rapport with them. You find okay, I guess I'm dead. You find a dynamic with that therapist, and you have to remember that they're people, and I'm sure that everybody knows a time in their life that they met somebody and they just didn't you didn't get along with them. Personalities clashed. It didn't work out. And that's not because they're a bad person, it's not because you're a bad person, but sometimes you just don't click with people. So it can be disheartening at times to go through this entire process and then find that this isn't the right therapist for you. But it's important to be honest with yourself and be honest with them about it. And you don't have to worry about offending them. It's part of their professional lives. Most of the time, they'll even recommend somebody else for you to see. And so, if you can't be honest with them about that, and you can't be honest with yourself about it, then you're doing more harm than good. You're wasting your own time and stacking the deck against them and them trying to assist you. Beyond just the personalities matching up, there's also certain specialties that a therapist may or may not have, certain areas of focus that they've just had a lot of experience in. Some therapists, for instance, are very, very good at personal therapy and depression, anxiety, things like that. Other therapists are great at relationship counseling, and they understand the way that couples work with their very specific dynamics. Sometimes you may need to go to one therapist for a while, and then you'll find yourself at another one at a later date when some other wonderful mental health issue peeks out of the ugly storms of your brain. It's very, very important for us to reach a point of comfort with mental health and to normalize it. Make it not so scary. The podcast, The Hilarious World of Depression, is one of my favorite podcasts that deals with mental health. And the host, John Moe, he always puts it in a way that I really, really appreciate, which is drag depression into the light. And when you do that, it changes the unknown threat that it can have. I apparently glanced the edge of that. So if you're at a point where you're afraid to even talk about it, then you're staying at a standstill. You're trapped. You make no progress. The longer that you stay in one spot with depression, you might as well consider it the opposite of progress. Because you're not just standing still, you're actually going downhill. And I know that that can cause some anxiety to think about, but these things are important to be realistic and open and honest about. Although it can be hard, it can be terrifying in a way to have to think about depression in a... I would hate to make it a start to finish idea, but in a way it is. And it's as if you are, much like this exact scene, swimming out of the darkness towards the light. And if you just stay down there in the depths, stay there in the dark, that environment is awful for your mental health. And it will continue to drain you. There's also a trap that we can often get into where we'll think I don't need help. I should be able to deal with this on my own, and I should be strong enough, and it goes on and on. But even in times where you feel like you have a handle on things and it's not so bad, it's important to realize that there's coping with the problem. You can suffer well, you can suffer in strength. Maybe yeah, you're able to get out of bed every day this week and go to work, and it's better than some weeks when you couldn't do that. But is that happiness? Is that even a neutral? And how stable is it? So we should never strive for, that was weird. We should never strive for just all right. We should never strive for I'm not sad. I'm not sad is not the same as I'm happy. I'm not sad is not even the same as I'm content. Was this button here the whole time? Have I hit this button? Oh. Why would I want that closed? Boy. That was a lot of running around, not realizing I just had to go this way. Okay. Honestly, I expected a little bit more. It's not very clear. I got an idea, though. Hopefully it just shoots off the top. No? How fast does this open? Whoa! That thing opens with some force. Alright, I got you. Check this out. Kapow! Knock that thing in the next week. Okay. What now? Oh, I see. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Go! Very nice. You have no idea how satisfied I am with myself right now. This is exactly what I was talking about with this game. It's awesome because those stupid moments that you have to sit and think, what am I doing wrong? When something finally clicks, you just feel so good about it. It makes you so happy. And I think that it directly relates to what we were talking about with how if you just sit in your problem and you make no progress, when something finally clicks and you finally make that first step, it feels like a world of difference. And that first step is so hard to take. It's so hard to even stand up to take the first step. It would be a bold-faced lie if anybody told you that fighting your way out of your depression or your anxiety or your mental health issue, whatever it might be, it would be a lie if they told you that it was going to be easy, it was going to feel good all the time. It's not. It's uncomfortable. It involves talking to people about things that you probably don't want to talk about. It can be scary. But a terrific way to put it is This is going to be interesting. Okay, so that can lift both of those. Let's see what happens. All right. Oh, wait. I just messed with my brain so bad. Why was water floating above the room? I think we're asking too many questions. Let's just accept it. Accept it for what it is. Where's that thing going? Hey, get back here. Alright, that's apparently going down there into the room. A really good way to look at it is it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to hurt at times, but the change is necessary, and change occurs when it is more painful to stay the same than it is to change. I try to bring that into a lot of points in my life. I try to always remember that and emulate it into different things, different situations in my life, because it applies so well to so many things. And it's always really resonated with me ever since. I can't remember the original place that I heard it, but I honestly wish I could quote the source because it means so much to me. When you find that first step in progress, there's like a little kid over there. Oh, I didn't realize that was a crate of people. Okay. Glad we went with just stay still and do nothing. That that first step in your progress, it's a lot like the way that your body reacts to starting to exercise. The first day is tough, and you have to give yourself patience. You can't overdo it, and your body's going to need time to recover. That's how your brain is. How anything with humans seems to be. What the heck? Okay. Now the box is up there. Do we want the box up there? Oh, Ryan, you dunce. You big old dunce. It's so simple. So simple. It was just that simple all along. There you go. Give a little nudge. A little extra nudge for good measure. Yeah. Drop that down. Okay. Whee! That's so cool. We did it! We did it! Continue. So, as you make progress with your mental health, you make your initial first steps, and it sucks, and doesn't feel good. It will ease with time. Just like how if you consistently stick with running, you'll be able to run further. You'll be able to run faster. It's not going to be as hard. It's not going to be as uncomfortable. What is this guy doing? I tried to hit... I don't know if that was a button that, and I didn't get it in time. Whoa. Huh. Oh, it's raining men. Hey, you guys are alive! You're alive! You guys want to be friends? Or are you gonna kill me? Friends. Nice. You don't have any descriptive qualities. You are the vanilla of the zombie variety. Listen, fellas. I gotta get up to that button. Help a boy out? Oh. Put some umph in it. Nope. Not gonna work, man. Can you build a human chain? A tower? What are we missing? What are we missing, boys? You know what? That's higher than the, just want to make sure I can't go through here, because I don't want to get yelled at. By me, clearly. That's higher than the other switch that I just hit earlier, that's all the way on the left. So I bet you that we can hit that switch with the assistance of these kind fellows. And don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to do something. Trial and error. Don't be afraid to try. Okay. Are you not are you not coming? You just gonna lay there, lazy man? Oh, there's like pieces of people flopping around and stuff. He's trying. A for effort, you. Craig. I don't know. Craig. That's just his name. It's best that you don't ask. If your name is Craig, or one of your loved ones is named Craig, I just want to say, I didn't know that. Not implying all Craigs are lazy, and inconsiderate, or incapable. Just that that particular one is. And he's really like half a Craig anyway. He doesn't have all of his limbs and whatnots. I thought that those were going to be bad dudes. But then I realized that they are colorless. I do appreciate the extra flair of the construction helmets, though. Oh, boy. I don't like that. Hey, you guys want to launch me across this gap right quick? Very nice. Oh, no. All my friends are dying. Oh, all the thuds. It doesn't sound good at all. Look at that door. Is that the door to safety? People are leaving. Are they escaping? Is that how we get out? Are we almost at the end? Can I take this office chair with me? I need one at home. I can't reach that. It looks like something that needs to be messed with, but I hope all these guys are down at the bottom just waiting to catch me. Leap of faith. Oh! Thank you, friends. You are all the best. Always there for me anytime that I do a 35-foot drop into nothing. That's the level of friendship that you need to find in life. Hey guys, I don't know if you can get down here, but I don't know if I'm going to survive this without you. We're just going to go for it. We're going to hope that Oh, our fragile little ankles make the drop, and they did. Perfect. Now I'm gonna smash all my friends against whatever's at the top. Intriguing. Okay. Oh. Okay, either they're gonna fall down over here somehow, which I doubt. I think they're trapped up there. Oh, they do fall down. Well, hello, fellas. Where you been? Did you guys have a good ride? They're at least with me now. Okay. Can we open this door together? We try real hard. Progress! Oh. Talk about leaving before you look. Is that the exit? Do we have another one over here? Can we just go? Onward, friends! Nope. Nope. Try again. There you go. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna get on out of here. Those are huge computers. Somebody was just on that phone. That's creepy. Implied storytelling. Ew. Creepy. Ah! Scared me, man. Hey, there's chairs there. No respect for office furniture. It's coming out of your paycheck, Reynolds. Oh! You guys just out cruising? What are we, what are we looking at here, boys? Okay. More and more people. We're all very interested in something. Can I move this? I can. Okay, but I can't move it any closer. Where can I go over here? Bumpy road. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, right under there. Yes. Go. A lot of upper body strength in this guy. So with every step of progress in your journey with mental health and reaching recovery, that was sweet how that light broke. It was a nice touch. You make that first step, you become healthier, you become stronger, you become more equipped to deal with your issues in a healthy way. And the emotions, they'll still be there, but when you find the proper tools to deal with those emotions, that's when you will find changes in your health. And it is so important to remember that you are not... There isn't anything that you should feel guilty about or feel bad about yourself because you're currently in a position where you can't do this on your own right now. When you reach out for help and you make that commitment and you admit it that you need it, what you're doing is you're saying, I don't have the tools for this job. It's not, I'm too weak. It's definitely not, I'm giving up. It's, I have made the decision to go out and find the tools that I need. There's a lot of strength in that. And there's a lot to be proud of with it. Yeah, I don't know what to do there. That's going to be unfortunate. How to get past that. Okay, let's just see if we don't die if we land there. Oh, alright, way easier than I thought. I just assumed it was going to be bad, but... Man, the vehicles in this game. I don't know what this thing is, but I like it. Come up with your best name. It reminds me of a long-necked dinosaur. Oh, you remember Land Before Time? Littlefoot? Him and his tree stars? Get you some of that. Some nostalgia. So, even weirder, somebody put that down at the bottom and must have, what, jumped out of it? Because it's supposed to be up here when it's not in use. That's how you would exit the vehicle. Oh, duh. You didn't see the ladder, Ryan? Get it together, man. As I'm telling people not to be too hard on themselves. I'll just beat myself up a little bit real quick. What do you say? So, you have a lot of strength, a lot of courage when you start to search for those tools. The last thing that you should feel is weak or incapable. You are showing your capability by going out and finding those tools. You're showing your strength. And you are showing a commitment to yourself, to your own health and your own well-being. When you stop depriving yourself of the help that you need, that is when you're finally treating yourself right. It is so inconsiderate for us to leave ourselves in that dark place and to refuse to get help for ourselves. Would you ever do that to somebody else? Would you ever let somebody stay in a very painful, miserable situation? You wouldn't. So why would we ever do that to ourselves? It's just as cruel. This is kind of scary, but let's go. Whoa. Oh man. Oh, I'm naked. Don't look, I'm naked. Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, what's this? I'm trying to pull this off. I don't know if I can. Or if I'm just giving a very awkward view to these people. Whoa. What is that thing? Gross. It's like a gelatinous mass of flesh. That's gotta be one of the worst phrases I've ever uttered in my entire life. Be free, giant ball of person. Oh, hey. Don't get touchy now. No grabby grabby. Hey, uh-oh. Oh. It's so gross. Oh, am I controlling it? I am. I wonder if we can pull those cords off now. Oh yeah. Oh, breaking the glass. Whoa! Don't run, friends! Oh, it's... Oh! Oh. Avert your eyes, children. Not the office chairs. We don't have budget for new ones. The new fiscal year doesn't start for 3 months. You can't keep me out. I just want to be loved. Be my friend. Please. Why do you run? You become part of me. No? Alright. Be my friends then. Come along, children. Look at the little pitter patter of the feet. Reach. Reach for it. Help me, friends. Oh, the groaning. The groaning is not necessary. Ugh. It's just... There's just so much madness. This is like a diorama of like a hill or something. Trees. Oh, reach, reach! So close, but no cigar. You guys just gonna stand there, or are you gonna help this giant massive human get up that wall? Go back the other way. Roll on through. I mean... God, it's super loud. On the bright side... It's super convenient to have all these limbs on every side of us. Alright, and we're like really strong too. We've become part of something greater than ourselves. It's one heck of a support system. Guys, guys, guys. We're in this together. Why must you run? Is it that I'm ugly? You're the one! Oh, I feel like he deserved it. I don't know. He was sitting in an office with a big desk, which probably had a big chair too. I'm not sad at all about it. I am a little bit sad that we're so dirty. Can we wash this off? Let's try to get some water on that. Just yeah. Nice. I think we're clean again. I think we lost some of our legs back there, but hey. Oh, cool. What's this do? I'm gonna poke someone with it. Oh, I dragged it through the blood. Hey, push that convenient button up there. That's exactly the amount of distance from us that the height of this thing is. Steady, steady. Very nice. Like threading the needle. Oh! No puppies! Bad dogs. Don't get aggressive. Bad dogs. Ah. Stay. I don't know. What the heck? Can you dogs go stand on that thing? Do you mind? Can we break, like, our least favorite people off of our gelatinous mob? Okay, so it goes up faster than it goes down. Oh, what about the... Can we still get the giant stick? That we just carelessly abandoned back here? Puppies, you're very annoying. Stop barking. If you're watching this in the same room as a dog, I'm sorry. It's not my intention. Alright. Chuck that stick to the other side of us. And just let her drop. And run! Oh, just barely. I just wish it didn't groan. Whee! I don't think we're gonna fit through there, guys. I mean, we could try, but look at that. The half a person's crawling away from us. Yes, open the door, man. Thank you. Oh, no, no, no. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We're not gonna hurt you. Just open the door. Let us out. Gross. Thank you, friend. This will be in your review. Oh. So helpful. I don't know if we can fit. Ugh. Yeah, just bloop. Okay. Hey. What's this thing all about? I don't know. Throw it in there. Whoop. Nothing. Do it again. Whoop. Although this is a fun game to play, I think we should stop playing box basketball and figure out some actual progress here. Take our box. Find something to do with it. What's that thing? I don't know. Throw it. Whoop. Do it again. Hey! That's how I solve all my problems in life. Just throw a box at it and hope it breaks. I'm glad that we have this buddy cube. Throw it into the wall full force. Yeah, get out of here! I didn't mean to throw that box like that. It just, everything is really intense with this thing. Because I'm 85 people. Give or take. Yeah! Throw it in there. It's on fire. Oh! Don't put my firebox out. Alright. Gonna have to throw it and catch it. Hiya! Can't go in the water. And it can't get wet. Catch. Got it. Oh! Okay. We're good. We're good. Now we have a firebox. Yeah. It's just so effective the way that they throw things. It's so satisfying. Don't know what this is gonna do. Is that the protocol for opening doors around here? Typically, I see in most establishments, it's not a good thing to throw a flaming box into things. Around here, it's like using a key on a door. Oh, you want to come in? Just go get a firebox. Throw it in the thing. Hey folks. Is there anything you can do to help me out here? I want that. That thing right there. That I'm pointing at, I want it here. What do you say? The guy looks like he's got the thing that would open that door. Hey! Boy, this would be an awful time for somebody to start watching this. They would think that this was a very odd thing that I'm doing. Is this thing really going to support us? This is interesting. Oh! Hold the door shut on me, will you? I'll break the entire world. Up we go. See you later, losers. How do I activate this? Used to be so easy when I was a little boy. Yeah, I do want that over. I think we got off on the bad, on the wrong foot. You wanna help me out here, dude? What do you say? Yeah, my man. This will be in your review. Excellent. It was like a magnet. Oh, Ryan. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. Did you learn anything from that song by Kenny Rogers? After you've escaped the terrible plant of unknown, horrible experiments on human bodies, then you may applaud your own accomplishments. No sooner. This guy's gonna get tired of doing this. Giving this man, like, carpal tunnel with my failures. Throw it. Go, 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 go! Very nice. What? Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Alright, who's doing this to me? Oh! It was a tarp. The whole time. Nothing but a dirty, dirty tarp. Also known as trap. It was a mental typo. I'm gonna rip the world apart. This is like a really big insight into my own mind. Apparently, if somebody made me a giant monster, I would be very threatening with my new powers. I keep telling everybody I'm going to rip the entire world apart. I just feel like it's a bad sign of things to come if I ever become a giant monster. Okay, I think we just go through here. Fish, we used to be friends. Do you still love me? They are very good at cooperating. All 85 of us. It's like we just know how to do all the motions we need to do. Over time, have you become more comfortable with how gross this is? Like, are you desensitized to the general nastiness of this giant blob? Maybe if we name it, it won't feel so gross anymore. Should we just name it Bob? Bob the Blob. Interesting. Hit it again. With some force. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Stop. Stop. Stop roll. Hey, this looks a lot like that diorama we saw earlier. We're outside. Hello? Little boy? I don't like the way the camera's zooming out. What is this place? Why was there a diorama that matched it? What's with that light? At first I thought it was a parting of the clouds, but it would move by now. And the sun doesn't work that way. What? Alright. We beat it. Congratulations to us. It doesn't feel like an overwhelming victory, but it's about the journey, I guess. So, definitely on this one, because this is extremely open-ended. Put what you think happened down in the comments. Hopefully you can help me out, because I have no idea what to think about that. If you have any suggestions for other games that we can play, mention those down below as well. Anything that you would like to have brought up in the discussion. If there's a book or a podcast, a movie, something like that that has helped you, definitely include that as well. It's not all just about games. It's about anything that we can find to help in coping with our darker times. And there's often times where we need things that we can just enjoy, things that we can laugh about, things that we can find entertaining, because when you finally do fight your way back out of that darkness and you are standing in that light, it is extremely important to enjoy that position that you're in, and to, I don't want to sound cheesy in saying seize the moment, but when you are standing outside of that depression that held you back and weighed you down for so long, look back on it, remember how it felt, and be so thankful and joyful that you have found your way to a light. That wraps up another episode of Story Mode. Hope you guys will join us for the next one, and I hope you've had a safe escape.